Beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium tonight.
What's up, YouTube? Richard Gamer 997 here today. We're back on the MLB Show 18. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play. Today we're going up against San Francisco Giants. Hopefully Bulldog will have his shit together today.
Right-hander from the Empire State gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
2-3
record.
Hey, it's real easy to see why this guy's one of the top pitchers.
3.53 ERA.
His strikeout per 9 ratio is off the charts. What does that tell me? Not only is his stuff good, but when he throws it in the strike zone, he's tough to hit. If he brings his A game, pack up your bats because he's going to punch out quite a few hitters.
Striding in, Austin Jackson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
So in now for San Francisco, Joe Panic. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Jackson on second. Panic on at first with nobody out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Low for ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
1-1. Here it is. And this ball hits the first base bag. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll
that's just straight horseshit. It's like I can't get a fucking guy out. They're hitting every fucking thing I throw at them.
A run comes across to score. Next to bat for the Giants, Andrew McCutchen. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the dump?
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, Matt, I'm looking for Longoria to snap out of the funk he's been in. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with Guy.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. At the plate, Brandon Crawford. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dan Straley. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Rich Bulldog, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right.
Come on, dig, go hard.
Barnes is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Manager says steal base. That's funny.
A 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Here's Buster Posey now.
Buster Posey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt. He hit a sac fly earlier. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. Puig is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman Evan Longoria. In there, strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he falls behind 0-2. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was selected in the 1st round, or in the first, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up, all even at 2-2. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First delivery to him on the way. Just missed with a breaking ball. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a 1st-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Andrew McCutchen goes down to become the 1st out here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Altair. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Aaron Altair.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
But quick hands over there at 3rd as he takes it for the 2nd out. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Kemp on the run. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
He's battling, pushing my pitch count up high.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Striding in once again, Rich Bulldog. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Slider.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
2-2 count.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
And he strikes
a big
out.
strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good one in the inning here for the guys in blue. Ready for another chance? Dan Straley. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and we'll go back to the top of the order now for Austin Jackson. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game.
1-1-1.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Roy, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Jackson stands at first with 1 out. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run.
Shit.
The relay, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Hey, D-Roy, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Wonder if I should change my pitching meter.
0-1, here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, what a play! And they've taken the lead.
Why threw this shit away?
But it couldn't prevent the go-ahead run from crossing the plate.
Well, this is a huge mistake here because once the ball gets away and gets out of play, that means the run will be allowed to come home and score. That's a frustrating way to give up a run.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Here's Andrew McCutchen, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
That fucking fifth where I got 84
Looking
pitches.
to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
8-4 tonight. The Giants get their 30th win on the...
Good job right there.
None of the games I played in, I made it past the 5th inning. That's terrible.
Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball. Stepping up now, Esteban Tavares. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Esteban Tavares.
Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Diamondbacks
That's
down
the best
in order.
outing Bulldog had in the
here,
beginning of the
2-0.
game since he went up to the majors.
The pitcher, Rich Bulldog, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last two.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Here comes Souza. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Souza.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. Now another 1-2. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And he's safe.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
Next up for Los Angeles, Richard McDaniel, and their runners at the corners now.
Richard McDaniel.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
I hate left-handed pitching.
Ready on 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Steven Souza Jr. Everyone knows this guy for light tower power and the ability to hit the ball out of the park. But the first time he burst on the scene was with a miraculous defensive play to save Jordan Zimmerman's no-hitter in Washington, D.C. Look for him to have an impact on the defensive side as well.
This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Here's Corey Seager. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. The 1-2. On the ground for Ramirez. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. So here's the cleanup hitter, Steven Souza. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Looped out towards short, and 1 gone. Up next for Arizona, Matt Adams. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Nope. Ball and a strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch. Work the count even.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Seager over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Hanley Ramirez. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
2-1 to count. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the
Bulldog starting to find his rhythm now.
So here now is the
didn't get
pitcher,
roughed up,
Rich.
but
Bulldog, he reached on a single in his first try.
he's pitching way better in this game.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center field. Tavares is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Jeremy Hazelbaker, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hazelbaker, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Still 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone. Into the box, John Ryan Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Slaving away.
2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Seager backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Robbie Ray. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Fastball called for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game.
Robbie Ray.
On now to the top of inning number 4.
For a dip.
The Dodgers lead it 5-0.
Just on peeing.
Digging in to try it again, Esteban Tavares. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Esteban Tavares.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And he misses there. 1-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Jake Lamb standing in now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. McDaniel on the grass. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Steven Souza. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate.
Oh,
that one hit him.
Oh.
Here's Matt Adams now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that misses for ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Wow.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Wow.
And this was
double play ball. He done whiffed on that shit, man.
He's in ideal position, and then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marisnik calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Striding in once again, John Ryan Murphy. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Lays off 1-0. Souza at second. Adams on at first with 2 down. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0. And that pitch misses for ball 4.
Wow,
so
that ball is like once you start
loaded
fucking messing up, the pitches stop going in the zone, they just keep going.
Pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Like, oh, this is gonna walk him.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Digging in once again, Rich Bulldog. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Last swing.
Here comes the first pitch. Bat slurs as this is on the ground to first base. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Esteban Tavares. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Seager waits on it, 1 down. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
You froze him on the fastball there. Ketel Marte goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Jake Lamb. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2.
They're playing the shift.
And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we show you the Arizona team leaderboard, we find he currently ranks 3rd on the ball club in that department. First offering on its way. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You could work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special.
Always you get 2 outs and the guy get a hit. You get 2 outs and the guy get a hit. It's like, it's predictable.
Ready for another chance? Matt Adams. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ooh, that one.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Fastball.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Rich Bulldog. He got on top of one. It was a ground out.
Got a broken bat. Broken bat.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Marisnick aboard here at first with nobody out. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Damn. I thought that one had a chance.
Jimmy Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Jimmy Garcia.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
8-0 the final today. The Los Angeles Dodgers host road win number 40 on the year. Rich Bulldog wins his 3rd of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Robbie Ray was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 8 runs on 13
3 and 4.
1 error and 13 runners.
The first time I have a losing record.
For the Diamondbacks, no runs, just 1 hit.
In AAA, I was 9-0 before they called me up to the majors. Durability, stamina, fielding reaction, practice field, curve, arm strength.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
Southern California weather at its best. MLB The Show welcomes you to Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Rich Bulldog will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
So striding forward now, DeAndre Bell. He will lead this one off today.
For Oakland, second baseman, DeAndre Bell.
First offering on its way. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park.
The
numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Misses. Ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Ender Inciarte.
Dry spell.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Just underway here in Southern California. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Back to the mound.
Oh, he went over his head.
Moving to his right. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless.
The movement on that fastball is crazy.
Next up for the A's, Chris Davis, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And that's in there for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Skied into straightaway right. Puig on the run. He's there and records
What's up,
the first down.
Nation?
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Smoked on the ground up the middle. McDaniel scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
McDaniel.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer. And he takes strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Adam Warren. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
So tomorrow is going to be difficult.
A windup and the 0-1.
Dentist.
A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now.
Going to the dentist is never fun.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Standing in now, DeAndre Bell. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Why does his head
Second
look so
appearance
big?
here, he grounded out to start the ball game.
Oh, it's just the helmet.
And a breaking ball stays outside. Third inning, no score to this point. And that misses 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We've played 2.5. No score on the show.
The team still ain't got a hit.
The pitcher, Rich Bulldog, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-0. Sinking line drive out to right center. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead.
There you go, another RBI for the pitcher.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun
Ryan
clubhouse.
Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 0 for 11.
2-2.
He's also
This
gone
could
down
go
on
either
strikes
way.
5 times.
Probably gonna strike out,
Here
but
now
I
the
hope not.
2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike
And
3.
he striked out like it called it.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
See, McDaniel could get either way. He could either walk him or he could strike him out. Let's see if he's gonna go after him or he's gonna walk him.
Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That's a really difficult turn for a first.
Leading off the inning, Stephen Piscotty, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Throw right back at him, and it hit him.
My back.
He is able to recover
Bulldog
as he gets
back
the
is
out at
hurting.
first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where
Yeah,
that
go out
got
there
him.
and check on
And it
him.
appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which
Where's
could be
that leg? I thought
problematic,
he
of
hit him in
course,
the
for
back.
him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate, Ender Inciarte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Weed coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Sometimes I don't understand.
Hey, they weren't going to
fuck-
keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Olson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. LA's on top, 1-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Rick Bulldog. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Piscotty on his horse. And foul.
Just missed.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That one couldn't squeeze by
First,
the
and the
pitcher.
Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch fouled away. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2. Davis A California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Lucroy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right there for strike one. The 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the open line score. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Need to get his fastball power up, speed up.
Semien in an 0-2
92, 93 is good, but
this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding his own.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
No
runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A's are gone. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Mikey Matsu will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 16 homers, and 69 runs batted in. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, DeAndre Bell. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hit him.
And he fouls this one off.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail this one 1-0. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the pitch. And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
To third. Glove by Turner. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Turner.
Here's Ender Inciarte.
Center fielder, number 11.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Kemp. And he makes the catch in the corner. A's are gone in order. It remains 1-0. Digging in once again, Rich Bulldog. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Early on the cutter.
Left side, Chapman brings it
early
in.
On that one too.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Ready for another shot now, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside. 1-2. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 2-2 pitch just missed.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Chris Davis goes quietly to lead off the 8th. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game.
I wish they had tattoos in this game.
And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. And Lucroy behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts.
I'd be
in the
mad
ball game,
if I
and the
chased that
side is
ball.
retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Tommy LaStella will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot.
Tommy LaStella.
With 2 out in the inning.
Loaded with 2 out in the inning.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Los Angeles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Rich Bulldog with his 4th win this season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings
tied up.
pitched.
Now it's 4-4.
Kenley Jansen records the save, his 51st of the season, best in the league. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Trying to get back to a winning record.
For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
At least it's not bad. That dude's record is 4-8. That's terrible.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 1 run on 6 hits. No errors.
He gave up 2 hits, pitch 8 innings, 15 strikeouts. So that was a good day at work. Arizona, 2-seam fastball, knuckle curve control, 2-seam break.
Attaboy, good job.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, the opener of this 4-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next.
We're going to try to end that winning streak.
Jose Quintana is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Now in the box, Brian Langford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great
almost, you made a good effort.
I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The 2 teams playing.
Made a good effort on
it.
it.
Really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Jason Hayward.
Ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. Turner stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, man, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
A fastball right over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 2-2 one more time. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Langford leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arm.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone.
He hammered that.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Right side hit hard. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D, covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
McDaniel gonna have to hurry in time to first, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, James McCann, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games.
James McCann.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Back here on the north side at Wrigley Field as we get a look at Cloudgate, or the Bean as it's commonly referred to.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Rich. Bulldog, 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this is taken for the out. Leading off the inning, Jose Quintana, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Pitch is lined softly here to the right side, but foul. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The count now at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Langford. He singled his last time up.
Ryan Langford.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Langford brings in a batting average right at .330. So this is an at-bat you won't want to miss.
You want to talk about having a career season,
Chicago is
Matty.
on fire. They won their last 10 games.
One of the best in the business,
so
and maybe more importantly,
everybody on their squad is hitting
as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ryan Langford becomes out number 2 this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Rizzo is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Anthony Rizzo sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Slurve in there, strike 1. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
To 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Chris Bryant goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there, no balls and a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Buddy. Not that time.
3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon.
Bulldog
Next
is back
up for Los Angeles, Rich Bulldog.
Rich Bulldog.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well executed.
Striding into the box, Albert Almora, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
Cut it. No
and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Addison Russell is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 1-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-1 is a curveball that catches the zone for a strike. Almora leads off second with nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage. That was a missed opportunity.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit on the ground to short.
Double play.
Is there, and that's the first out.
Got back quick.
Ready for another chance? James McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swing and a liner, but foul. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 strikes.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Right over the middle, knee high. Looking at his lifetime numbers, it's hitting under 300, but not by a lot. And as pitchers go, that's really an impressive number.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
They're hit hard down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field.
That's not a foul ball. What the hell?
Is in to score from second. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
Over 2.
Ready once again, Rich Bulldog.
Bases loaded. That's bunt.
First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball left side.
Oh, it got through.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And this
2
will not be
RBI.
close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, D-Row, talk about
I guess it's a good idea not to bunt.
there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box scoring this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Buxton's like a root canal. Every time he's
ready on 1 and 2.
something cold touches
Swing and a
him.
miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Digging in once again, Richard McDaniel as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And that's in there, base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Nice hit. All right, take a look around, see where they're playing.
Here's Corey Seager, batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play. Here's Jason Hayward now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Rizzo.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now, Chris Bryant. He was punched out looking at strike three last time through. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got two quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And right into the shift. Oh, and it sailed right over his head.
Oh, he threw it right over his friggin' head. Wow.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Bryant is off at first with two away. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Oh.
And a fastball not close.
Away.
It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number two.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. One left for the Cubs. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in and looking for more, Albert Almora. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Softly hit to the left side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. That's in the basket. A home run.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone.
That doesn't even seem like a friggin' home run hit.
Get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far, and they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it, they're not done yet.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Dodgers with their 90th win, best in the division. Rich Bulldog earns his 5th winner of the year. Kenley Jansen.
5th win. So going in a positive direction. That's a good thing. Well, guys, thank you for watching. That's going to do it for me tonight. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And yeah, Please don't forget to subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Why is it